Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Malinga, sister of Urban Harvest Organic Farm. For those who have subscribed, I am so grateful, and for those who have not yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, share this video, click on the notification bell so that you never miss any upload. Today it's a rainy day. It has been raining throughout the morning, and we are so blessed, grateful, and we are blessed. Today I've come up with this topic to show you some of the equipment that you need while starting up a poultry farm. I have got so many people who want to start up this project, but honestly, some of you might have seen these things already, but believe me, there are some people who have never seen some of this equipment. So I just thought it wise to come with this video to show you one by one things that you need to start up this poultry farm. For you to start up a poultry farm, first of all, you must know what type of birds you want to deal in. Do you want to deal in broilers or you want to deal in layers? Because if you want to deal in layers, there are some things you must purchase that a broiler farmer may not need. And if you want to deal in broilers, there are certain things that you may have that doesn't need, it's not needed in a layer farm. So please, but I must tell you that for you to start up this project, one requirement that may be invisible, number one, is the love and the passion for the project. If you have the love and the passion for poultry farming, then you're good to go, because no one is forcing you. You've come up by yourself. No one is advising you to do it. It is from your heart. So if you have the love and the passion, believe me, it will be a very good project for you. And number two, of course, you need a capital. Without the capital, how will you purchase all these requirements? How will you construct the house? How will you purchase the feeders? So please, you must have the capital, because even if you bring in the birds and you have limited capital, these birds, you don't bargain with them when it comes to their feeding. If it's time for their feeding, you must give them the feeds. So without the money, please, it is not possible. So you must budget yourself well and have enough capital to start up this project. And of course, the number three thing that we need, of course, the poultry house. As you can see, our poultry house here, it is big enough to accommodate all these birds. It must be well ventilated, and all the birds must be comfortable. So the number three thing that you need while starting up a poultry farm, you need a chicken house. So please, guys, let's go and sit somewhere, and I take you through, show you one by one some of these other things that you need while starting up a poultry farm. Thank you. And now I am here seated where most of these requirements are. I have told you about the love and the passion. I have told you about the capital. I have talked of the chicken house. Now let's go to other things. Another thing that you need while setting up a poultry farm, of course, you need the uniform. You can see I'm very smart on my uniform, because these birds, you must make them get used to one particular uniform, and it is good for them. It makes them even to know that someone has already come inside. But if you keep entering the chicken poultry house with different kinds of clothes, there's a way, even when you go there with another cloth, there's a way they get scared, they run up and down, and it can even affect their laying or even their growth. So you must have a uniform. You can make it any color of your choice. So as you can see my uniform here, so please, when starting up poultry farm, consider uniform. Then another thing that you need also is the gumboots, because you will not enter a poultry house with just any sandal, any open shoes, any high heel. No, you need gumboots to enter there, because someone must put on boots. Even they peck your feet. If you go there without boots, they will peck your legs. Even you can get hurt. So you need boots for you to start up this poultry farm. And then other things that you need, of course, you need the feeders. Feeders are in two categories. We have the ones which are locally made, and we have the ones which are imported, mostly from Nairobi, Kenya. So we have this one. This one is a locally made feeder. Actually, it is even very cheap. It's affordable. Anyone can purchase this. Actually, this is even less than $1. So you need this feeder for the baby chicks. Before they come in, you must have the feeders ready at the what? At the farm for putting in their feeds. We also have them in different sizes. There's also this one for the birds that are now like 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. You can use this. This also locally made. It is also cheap. Anyone can afford this. We also have this one. Now these ones are for the birds which are already laying. You can put them feeds in this. Another locally made feeder that we have is this one. This one is in metallic. It's kind of expensive, but the good thing with it is you'll never get damages. Like you will not get cases that the feeder has broken down. It also has a smaller size for the chicks. So this is also a locally made feeder from here, from our country, Uganda here. So you should consider also that. Other feeders that we have this type. These ones are for the chicks. Some are expensive, but it's also good. Does very good work. Actually, for the chicks takes a lot. You can just put it here full until the chicks finish. Then you had, so it doesn't disturb you continuously adding in the what? The feeds inside. So this is plastic. Another feeder that we also have this. It is also good, kind of expensive, but if you have the money, it is good for you. Another type of feeder that we have this one. This one is also made from our country here, but it's also good. However, it's somewhat expensive, but it's a very good feeder. So that is in the part of feeders. Another thing that you need when you're starting up a poultry farm, you need drinkers. Drinkers is where you put the water for the birds to drink in. We have this. This one takes only 3 liters of water. This one is for the baby chicks. You put for them water inside here, the vitamin, the glucose inside this. So you need the drinker. Drinker is very important because these birds, they grow even when they're taking a lot of water, they lay when they're taking a lot of water. So you need a drinker. Another, that's for the baby chicks. We also have this type. It's also for the baby chicks. For it, I see it's a bit also strong, so it may be durable. It is also good. This one is imported. So this is also a drinker that you need for the baby chicks. You also need this drinker. This is now for the laying birds. This one takes around 10 liter jerrycan of water. So this is also the drinker that you need now for the birds who are laying, which are laying all the broilers that are now mature and you're soon selling them. You need this. And then we also have this drinker. You know, when I look at this, I get excited because I used to use this one at the beginning. You know, I had limited capital, so I was using this because it was quite cheap for me. You just get a jerrycan and make this design, and you're good to go, and birds can drink from it. So this is also locally made and it's very cheap. Anyone out there can afford this if you have limited capital. Another very important thing that you need in a poultry farm while you're starting this project, you need a book and a pen. This one is for record keeping. In poultry business or in poultry farming, you really need to do your record. You need to keep your records. First of all, it helps you to tell when you brought in the birds, how many, and how many. As you're recounting them, you keep writing them down. So it helps. And also when you've given your last vaccination, when is the next vaccination, when is the next treatment, like that. So a book and a pen is very important for record keeping. Record keeping is very important in this project. So please, you must also have this. Another thing that you need, which is very important, is the weighing scale. This one uses ordinary batteries. So whenever you're bringing in your chicks, you must have the weighing scale ready to weigh the birds. because you must know these birds came in at what weight were they, and as you're also feeding them, approaching the point of lay, you must be able to weigh the birds, and that helps you to tell whether you're doing your work well or there's a mistake somewhere. Because if the birds are not gaining weight, of course definitely you know either the problem is with the feeds, or they're sick, or any problem may be there. So the weighing scale is very important as you're starting up your poultry farm. Another thing that you need, this one normally works in the beginning, a pot. This pot, we use it for brooding the chicks. You put in the charcoal and make your fire. It helps in heating the brooding room. So you have to get a pot. Depends on how big or large the room is. Then you have these pots. Another thing that you need in a poultry house, in this project, when you're starting up, this you may not need in the beginning, but along the way, especially when you're doing now the layers, is the debaking scissors. Here I use this one, but there's also another one which is electrical that normal people use, but that one was a bit expensive for me. That's why I opted for this one in the beginning. So this, you use it for debaking the birds, especially when now they are soon reaching their point of what? Their point of lay. Then you debake with the birds. So this is also very important. You must consider it when starting up this project, or when you're budgeting to start up this project. Other things that you need are the trays. This one applies in the layer birds. Now when the birds start laying, you must have the trays for putting your eggs, where you're going to put the eggs and store them in this. These trays are in two types. We have the plastic trays and these ones. One thing you must know, this one is easily destroyed by water. When water pours in it, or the egg breaks in it, it will get destroyed very fast. But this is so durable. But another challenge that I have seen with this, the experience that I have had using it, is when you store your eggs in this, you get lots of damages. So please, guys, you also have to consider the trays. Another thing that I have not brought here, you need a coffee husk for the beddings. You can either have coffee husks, you can either have the wood chips, or you can have even the rice husk, depending on which one you can get so easily. This one helps, especially if you're doing the deep litter system, like the way we are doing here. Down, you put it in the floor where the birds are going to what? The birds are going to stay. So you must put the coffee husk there, or the wood chips, or whichever you can get. It must be on the ground. You cannot bring the birds and you leave them in the bare floor without anything there. At least the wood chips or the coffee husk must be on the what? On the floor. Then another thing, you need charcoal. I have not brought charcoal here because it's the charcoal that you use for putting the pots, and you make the fire, and it's the what? It's the brooding room. So you need charcoal. On top of charcoal, you also need the bulbs. There are these bulbs which, when you put on, it heats the house. It's very hot. You also need those bulbs for heating, for helping you heat the what? Because those baby chicks, when you bring them, they need to be in a warm what? In a warm room. So you need the charcoal for putting in the pots to heat the house. You also need the bulbs. And then, guys, with that, I think we shall be good to go. That's all I had for you for the day. I am so grateful. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to like this video, click on the notification bell, please, so that you never miss an upload. Please comment, share this video. I'll be grateful. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.